do a little book haul. Got up to page 268. I'm really enjoying it. I've been wanting to read this forever. I'm so freaked out. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and a new reading vlog. Today is Tuesday, February 15th, and it's around noon, a little bit more, and I'm just having a good day. I'm off today since I worked the entire weekend. I have my day off during the week today, and I've been filming a book review for a really exciting book that I loved. Don't know when it's coming up, probably before this. Yeah, maybe, we'll see. So glad I got that done. Yeah, I thought it was time to start this week's weekly reading vlog and talk about the books that I'm currently reading, which is the same that I did read last week. So we have The Stand by Stephen King. I've gotten up to page 413, so I made quite a bit of a progress. I read some last night, even though I didn't vlog yesterday. This is obviously massive, huge, a lot of information, very informative, a lot of different characters. Like, gets a while to like get to know each and everyone and get to know their stories and everything. Just takes a while, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. We basically have, it's very relevant to this day, we have basically this virus spreading. People are getting sick, and the people that are getting sick aren't getting better, they're just getting worse and dying, and this virus is spreading like wild, just like today with corona. It's just really cool, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so far. It also has like a little bit of questioning, like, does the government have something to do with it, like an artificial virus? People are getting suspicious, and you followed one chapter like from the government perspective, and they like kept something secret that it didn't want people to know. So it's very interesting. And I'm also reading Starsight by Sanderson. I'm taking off the dust jackets because it's just easier, and I've gotten up to page 159. This is the second book in the Skyward series, and the reason why I wanted to pick this one up again, it's a reread, is because I just got the latest and third one, which is Titonic by Sanderson, and I wanted to refresh my memory of this one before I hop onto that one, because it's been a while. And this is just a really cool sci-fi series all about Spencer, who is working towards her dream to become a pilot, but her father has this reputation that is kind of making it hard for her, and she has these powers that are kind of a secret, and people are like after her because of this, and so she doesn't want people to know she has these powers. And it's just really cool. We have super cool sci-fi with a badass female lead. So this is the second one, and as soon as I'm finished with this one, I'm definitely picking up the third one, because Titonic has been out for a while and I've just been wanting to get it, and I finally did. So it's definitely time to refresh in my memory before hopping into that one. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm hoping to get some reading done today. But before I go and read, I wanted to do a little book haul, because I have bought some books that arrived yesterday that I'm very excited about, so I thought I would show you guys. So the first book that I got is Reminders from Him by Colin Hoover. Of course, I needed to get this. It's by the queen herself. This is her newest one, and even though I haven't read every one of her old ones, I of course wanted to get it. I've already started it because I'm doing a separate reading vlog for that, so you won't see any of that in this vlog. I'll do a separate reading vlog just for this book. But I'm so excited about it. Love Colin Hoover. This has been all over recently, so I'm very excited about it. The next book I got is also by Colin Hoover, which is also one that I haven't read, that I'm intrigued, and that is Regretting You. Don't know too much about it, but it's Colin Hoover. I want to read all of her books. Of course I need to get it. The next book I got, I'm so excited about. This has been on my wish list probably for so many years, because I read another one by the same author and I loved it, but it's always been so expensive on the book pages that I buy my books at in hardback, and I wanted the hardback. But I was scrolling through Amazon recently, and it was so cheap. Like, the price had went down on a hardback. Like, it was so cheap for a hardback, so I decided to finally get it. Like, I was so amazed. And that is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I loved Lock Every Door. It's been ages since I read it, and I loved it, and since then I've wanted to get this one, but the price has been ridiculously high for this hardback, but it was down really much now. So I was just like, yes, immediately grabbed it because I was scared to miss this opportunity. So excited about this one. It's a thriller. I've been loving thrillers recently, and I'm so excited to read this one. Next book I got, I hadn't heard anything about. I just saw it on Instagram and I got really intrigued, and I loved the cover. That is Layover Land by Gabby. Haven't heard of the author, but the cover looked fun, and then the story felt very interesting. I can't remember now, but like it sounded really interesting, just like really out of the ordinary, unique. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm hoping to get this soon, but yeah, it sounded like a unique story, and I'm just really excited about the cover. I don't know why I fell in love with the cover. The colors, the whole like, I don't know if it's like giving me 50s vibes. I don't know, it's just a really cute cover. And the last book that I got, I did mention, and that is Titonic by Sanderson, the third book in the Starsight trilogy. Or I don't know if it's gonna be a trilogy or if we're getting more books. I actually have no idea, but I love this cover. This is probably my favorite cover of them all three. It just has those purple and gold, like I love it. But yeah, it's the third book in the cool sci-fi series, so very excited about these books. What an amazing book haul. Look at all of these beautiful, gorgeous books. I'm so excited for every one of these. Hello guys, it is Friday. I'm so sorry I haven't vlogged too much yet. I'm off this weekend though, so I have time to vlog more, but wow, it's been a crazy week. First of all, I've obviously focused on, I think I'm gonna post that vlog tomorrow, so you will have seen it by now, but I've been focusing on my Reminders of Him by Colin Hoover reading vlog. That's obviously been taking up a lot of time, but I did finish that in 2 days, so that's very exciting. And then it took 1 day to process it, and then 1 day to recover from it. So now I'm back and ready to read other books and focus on the weekly reading vlog also, because that was just, oh my gosh, what a book. If you haven't read Reminders of Him by Colin Hoover, what are you doing? Go read it now, and please, like, that vlog, if you have watched it, please go watch it. I cry, it's so emotional, and just like, wow, what a book, what a queen. Colin Hoover has just a way with words, and she's the only author that has made me cry, which is just like, wow, queen. But yeah, today's Friday. It's around 4:30. I just got home from my work. It's already quite dark because it's been a rainy day. It's a no makeup day also. I've just been really tired all day, but now I have 3 days off, so I feel energetic. I feel happy about that, and I'm excited to read and film and stuff. But yeah, it's 4:30. I just got home. I haven't even showered yet. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in the shower, relax a little bit, and then I'm actually going to my parents' house to have sushi with my mom because my dad and brother are doing something else. Then my mom thought we could have a sushi girls night kind of thing, and I'm so excited to eat sushi and then meet the cats and everything. So it's gonna be a good Friday evening. So I don't know when I will be home. Probably won't be too late, but maybe I will get some reading done tonight. I probably will be really tired though, so I will need to nap at some point, but I really plan to have a good reading night and a reading weekend. So I'm sorry I haven't updated you guys much, but hopefully the last couple of days, tomorrow and Sunday, will be a lot because I don't have any plans. I can be home and read and just have a great time. I'm really excited about it. But even though I haven't been vlogging, I have been reading a little bit. Not too much, since I have been reading Reminders of Him, but I have read a little bit of the books that I'm currently reading in this vlog. So we have The Stand by Stephen King. I've gotten up to page 458, soon 500 page mark, which is very exciting. I'm still enjoying this one. I read it last night a little bit and I laughed at myself because it's literally so depressing because people keep dying. That's what this is. People are dying. No, not really. It has a lot more depth and story to it, but it was funny because I was reading a chapter where he introduced us to a lot of characters, and not introduced, but you had like a lot of characters and how they died. I'm like, okay, yeah, another one, and it was just like great times. Yeah, but I know I'm really enjoying this one. It's really cool. I like it. And then we have Starsight by Sanderson. This one I really want to finish because I want to pick up Titonic, which is the third book in this series. I've gotten up to page 214, so I've made some progress, which I'm very excited about. It's a pretty quick one since it's a reread. I already have read it. I know the story, even though it's been a while. I've kind of forgotten, but I would say I have like halfway left. So, but the text is so big, the pages are like really, this is so much easier to read in comparison to this tiny little thing with tiny text and Bible thin pages. But yeah, I want to have a reading weekend, so yeah, let's hop in the shower and then I'm gonna head over to my parents' house to have sushi and just a cozy Friday night. I'm very excited about it. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. I am very excited. I'm just about to sit down and do some reading. I slept in, I washed my hair, waiting for that to dry a little because it's still kind of wet. But I thought I would sit down and do some reading. I read quite a bit in Starsight last night actually, and I got up to page 268 before I was so tired I couldn't even like keep my eyes open. I needed to sleep. But my goal for today is to finish this one. I think I could do it, or at least this weekend, but that would be cool for today to finish this one so I can finally start Titonic, which is the next book in this series, and I really want to get to it. So probably today my focus will be on this one, but of course, I will still like to also get some reading in The Stand done by Stephen King, but this is not going to be a book that I'm going to finish this weekend, obviously, because I'm not even halfway. So I will probably have my focus more on Starsight, but we'll see how the day goes. I don't have too many plans. I need to edit my Reminders of Him by Colin Hoover reading vlog because I think I'm going to post that tonight. So I need to edit that because I haven't done that yet. But other than that, I have the pretty much entire day with no plans, which is so amazing. So I'm gonna sit down, do some reading, and hopefully make some progress. It's a little while later. I actually changed of plans. Didn't have really any plans today, but my parents asked if I wanted to come along. They are doing some fun adventures and I thought I could tag along. They asked me, and you know, why not? I have 2 more days after this off, so like I have time to chill and relax. Also won't be too long, but I've actually read quite a bit in Starsight. I've gone up to page 335, so I honestly should be able to finish this tonight when I get home because I don't have a lot left, and it's a reread, so it goes pretty fast, pretty quick. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I actually forgot a lot about what happened in here, so I'm excited, and I'm so glad I did pick this one up before I started Titonic. So but yeah, page 335, and I'll probably read some more tonight when I get back. Did some plant shopping. Did I need more plants? No, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Like, you can never have enough plants, and I mean, this is so cute. I'm obsessed. I'm just gonna figure out where I'm gonna keep them. But I'm so happy. Yay. Also got this cute little Moomin mug. I have 2, one pink and one purple-ish, and this is a green one. I want to like slowly but surely collect them. They're so cute, and there's so many, but this was the one that I bought today. So freaking cute. Hello guys, it is quite late in the evening. I think it's around like 10:30, 10:35 in the evening, and I just finished Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. I spent the evening mostly reading, and I finally finished it, which I'm so happy about. I forgot a lot about what happened in here, so I'm glad I picked this one up before picking up the next book in this series because I would have been so confused. But yeah, I finished this one, so I can finally move on to Titonic, which is the 3rd and latest book in this series, and I'm so excited about this one. Just look at the cover. Probably the most beautiful cover so far. I love all of them, but I just love this pink vibes. Super cool. So I think I'm gonna start this, maybe read a little bit tonight, but I am getting quite tired. But I think I will get some reading done, at least start it, and we will read more tomorrow. Hello guys, it is Sunday morning or noon. It's around like 11, I believe. I slept in today as well because of course, like, it's just, I needed it, okay? Like, it was just really nice. And I've been dreaming so weirdly lately. Like, I know I talked about this in another vlog because I have that often, like, really weird dreams, and I do think it's common. I think people have weird dreams, but like, they're so, I don't know, they're so real, and it's so weird too because I usually back, like, I couldn't remember them when I woke up, but like, I can remember them now still, which is so weird because usually I just forget them after like X amount of hours, which is also like facts, because I read a lot about dreams, like facts, because I'm interested in it, and like if you have dreams in your REM sleep, like you tend to forget them. That's why people keep dream journals, because they want to remember them. And that's always been the case for me. Like I've always forgotten them, but these days I can't remember them, and it's just like freaky. I don't know, it's so weird. So weird. But enough of that, let's talk about books. I have started Titonic. I've gotten up to page let's see, page 31. So I've just started, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm so excited to finally hop into the latest book in this series. So I'm really enjoying it. I plan to read a lot today in this one, and also I just can't help myself. I really want to start, like, I know I have The Stand by Stephen King, and I will of course read that as well, but I can't wait any longer. I really want to start Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I've been wanting to read this forever. Like I mentioned it, I think, when I did my book haul previously in this vlog, that I've had this on my wish list for so many years. Like when I started this community of like booktube and bookstagram, this was on my wish list, and it's just been super expensive, as I mentioned, like super crazy expensive. But the other day I looked on Amazon and it was like really low, and I was like, bought it immediately, and I'm so excited to read it. I loved Lock Every Door. It was the first thriller that I ever read, and it's just like always gonna be a favorite. And this, like the cover, the title, the everything, I just screams my name right now. It screams my name. So I think I'm gonna start this today. Don't know really what it's about. Let's actually read the little thing inside here. Maggie Holt doesn't believe in these things, even though they are the details of the story that made her family famous. 25 years ago, she and her parents, Evan and Jess, moved into Banbury Hall, a rambling Victorian estate in the Vermont woods. They spent 20 days there before fleeing in the dead of night, an ordeal even later recounted in a horror memoir, House of Horrors. His tale of ghostly happenings and encounters with malevolent spirits became a worldwide phenomenon, revealing the Amityville horror in popularity and skepticism. Maggie has lived her life in the shadow of her father's book, so when she inherited Banbury Hall after his death, she returns to renovate the house to prepare it for sale. However, her homecoming is anything but warm. People from the past, chronicled in House of Horrors, lurk in the shadows, and locals aren't thrilled that their small town has been made infamous thanks to Maggie's father. Even more unnerving is Banbury Hall itself, a place filled with relics from another era that hint at a history of dark deeds. As Maggie experienced strange occurrences straight out of Evan's book, she starts to wonder if what he wrote was more fact than fiction. Alternating between Maggie's and easy homecoming and chapters from her father's book, Home Before Dark is the story of a house with long buried secrets and a woman's quest to uncover them, even if the truth is far more terrifying than any haunting. Oh my gosh, it sounds like the perfect thriller book. I'm so excited. I've been loving thriller books lately. Like if you would ask me 2 years ago that I would be sitting down and reading thrillers, I would just be laughing. But I've been loving thrillers, and like all the new books that I'm adding to my TBR and adding to my Amazon wishlist is thriller books. I've just been obsessed lately, and I've started to follow more like thriller booktubers and bookstagrammers, because I don't know, it's just something about them. You get so immersed, and I'm obsessed. It's like a new favorite genre, honestly. But I think I'm gonna start this, but also of course read more in Titonic, because I'm really enjoying this one. I've also been rearranging my bookshelves a little bit this morning because I got a sudden urge to do that, and I realized that I really need to unhaul books, which I've been thinking for a while, but I have a really hard time doing it because even though I hated the book or haven't read it and I will never pick it up again, like it's still some like hard times for me to let go of a book, to let go of something. But I might actually film an unhaul if I feel like it, because I do have some books that I am gonna unhaul. So, and it would be cool to film one, because I think I've only done one unhaul ever on this channel, and it was ages ago when I still lived at my parents' house. So might do that, but other than that, I think it's gonna be a calm and chill reading day, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, so I have started Home Before Dark, and I've gone up to page 51, and we have two timelines, so one in the present and one in the past. And we have our main character, Maggie, who, when she was a little girl, she and her parents moved into this house that is really old, really big, and that is in the past. perspective. We follow them in the past perspective when they got the house, when they viewed the house. And it was just really odd back then because it's such a big house, big and old house. You would think it was really expensive, but the price was really low. So the parents kind of questioned that with the real estate agent, and she kind of brushed it off. It does have a history of people dying there, but still the parents ended up buying this house and moved in there with their really young daughter. Jump to the present. Maggie is all grown up, she's an adult, and her father had just passed away. And he apparently still owned this house, which Maggie didn't know. Maggie thought that he would sell it because it's been such a long time ago since they lived there. But he still owned it, and Maggie gets everything that her father left behind, so all the money and the house. She doesn't really want the house, but she got it. And also what's really cool is that when the father was alive, he wrote a book. He was an author, and he wrote a book about stuff that happened in this house, like kind of like a scary ghost story kind of thing. And Maggie was a really young little girl when they lived in this house, so she can't remember anything. But people in the world, like out, think it's real. People think it's like real stuff happening, and he wrote them down. But Maggie just think that they made it up, that her father and mom just made it up, because she can't remember anything happening in that house because she was so young, you know. So but that book got really, really popular, and everyone knows of them and the story and the house and stuff. And every time Maggie growing up, every time she would ask her parents about the house, they didn't want to talk about it. It just like they kept something from her, and she's pretty intrigued to understand what, because she can't remember anything because she was so young. So now she has inheritance the house. She is going back there, and I'm excited to see what happens. That's basically where we're at. But I love that we have two timelines, one in the past and one in the present, so that we can really get a glimpse of like what happened in that house when she was young, and now in the present where she now owns the house. What is she gonna do with it? But she promises her mom that she isn't gonna go in there by herself because she doesn't want her to, but I think she's gonna do it because she's really intrigued and she really wants to actually find out what happened, because she wonders if the things that her father wrote, was it fiction or was it facts? Because, you know, it's really interesting, and it's I really like it so far, and I can just tell it's gonna be a good book. I just love the haunted house kind of feeling, and I feel like we definitely have this here, so very excited. It is quite a lot later in the evening, and I've gotten up to page 96 in Home Before Dark, and I'm so freaked out. This last chapter that I read, how it ended, oh my gosh, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to pick up a book like this when I live alone. Like, I thought I could handle it, but like I'm so freaked out. Luckily I'm also reading Titonic, so I think it's good to read a little bit in this one and then hop onto that one before I fall asleep, so I can actually fall asleep without being too scared. Wow, this is really good, you know, because a thriller is supposed to scare you, so I guess it's doing its job. Okay, it is getting quite late this Sunday evening, so I thought we could do a final update and then close off this week's reading vlog. Home Before Dark. I have gotten up to page 104, and it's time to end this for the night, because the rest of the night I'm just gonna focus on reading something that's not this scary so I can actually fall asleep. But we have Maggie, who's checking out this house, right, that she inherited by her father, that she lived in when she was a little kid, and has this gruesome history to it, that murder was happening and everything. And her father wrote a book about it with a lot of terrible things that happened, but she isn't sure that it's fact. She thinks it's fiction, that he made them up. But she goes there to check on the house, and what I don't understand, like, of course, obviously she doesn't believe any of it, but she decides to stay the night alone in this big old haunted house, and she gets woken up by sounds. And that doesn't scare her off? Like, what the frick? She still decides to stay. She even sees the human outside of the house, and that doesn't scare her off. Like, what are you doing? I get that everyone isn't a believer, but you must know that something is up when you hear noises. There's a human outside the house that isn't supposed to be there. and like the house has a history of death. Like, come on, just run. What are you doing? Run. No, she stays. Great times. And in Titonic, I've gotten up to page 87. I might read a little bit more of this tonight before I fall asleep, but we'll see. And then in The Stand, I unfortunately haven't read anything else, but that's fine. Mostly been focusing on these two books. But yeah, that was it for this week's reading vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Bye.